We're here today with Jerome Berner. Welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
So can you tell us a little bit about your constructivist theory?
Well, there are 4 aspects to my theory. And the first one that I find necessary for learning is what I call the predisposition toward learning. I feel that this method would help the student be willing to learn. And I believe that the desire to learn could be developed by creating problem activities that would cause the student to make further explorations. The major component for the exploration is the presence of some type of uncertainty. To do this, the teacher would design activities that could pique the student's curiosity. For example, the teacher might fill a jar with water and then ask the students how many pennies they think would fit in the jar without causing the water to overflow. Most students would probably say that only a few pennies could fit, when in actuality, 25 to 50 pennies could fit. Seeing the teacher fit this amount of pennies in the jar would pique the students' curiosity, and the students would be encouraged to further explore the topic. My second aspect is the structure of knowledge. I say that the teacher must specify the ways in which knowledge should be taught so that the students can more readily grasp the information. Any idea or problem or body of knowledge can be presented in a form simple enough so that any particular learner can understand it in a recognizable form. This concept can be represented in 3 ways. Knowledge can be represented in 3 forms. In active representation, or by a set of actions. Ionic representation, or by a set of images or graphics that stand for the concept, or by a set of symbolic or logical statements, which I call symbolic representation. My third aspect is the sequencing. The sequencing should move from inactive, or hands-on, to ionic, or visual, to symbolic, or descriptions in words or mathematical symbols. And my 4th aspect in my theory is motivation. I think that rewards and punishments should be specified. A student's learning depends on their knowledge of the results. Feedback to the learner is critical. If a student is motivated, they will be more willing to learn and more able to grasp the information.
Wow. So, what does this all mean?
Well, I think that this means that learning is an active process in which learners create new ideas or concepts based on their previous knowledge. The student selects information, develops hypotheses, and makes decisions. They rely on a cognitive structure to do this. The teacher should try and encourage the students to discover principles on their own and present the information to the student in a way that will be best for the learner to grasp. Also, the teacher should encourage the student to further their studies.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
You're very welcome. Bye!